Hi, good afternoon. Today is the 31st of December 2025, Wednesday, last day of December. I just completed this afternoon's workout number 2. So let's take a look at the workout requirements and movement standards. But before we continue, don't forget, please like, share and subscribe to our channels so that you won't miss out on any future uploads or new video, new live workouts announcements. Thank you. So don't forget, like, share and subscribe and turn on the notification button here. Alright, let's take a look at the workout. Oh. Be oh Aisha Anastasia Rama. Ooh, that's a very long last name. No crazy, yeah. For those that doesn't exercise at all, they are really crazy, right? Not, am I right? And what is MCM really? I have no idea what you're talking about there. MCM. Where is MCM? Where did you see MCM? I'm not sure where you see it. But don't forget, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel while you are searching for something. All right, just click on the like and turn on the notification button. All right, so let's take a look at the workout today. So the workout is, for workout number 2 today is 5 rounds for time. We have 5 pull-ups, 10 single arm, shoulder to overhead, and 15 air squats. Okay, very simple movements. And then we just I'm gonna explain what you need to do. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead to the pull-ups first. Okay, of course, when you are doing your pull-ups, you must make sure that you have a space to do so. Okay, so as for me, I got a rail position just up here. This is at my garage, so I'm just gonna utilize that. Okay. Now, of course, if you are still new to this type of workouts, this type of training, I would suggest that to modify this if you can. Right, but for now, then we're gonna go through. I'm gonna explain to you what is needed for the pull-ups. So the pull-ups is, if you are pretty strong, and then you can crank up strict pull-ups like so. Then you can do strict pull-ups all the way. But if you feel like you are good enough in performing the keeping pull-ups, okay, the faster version of pull-ups, you can do what I did just now, which is from here, jump up, then swing up, and use your legs, kick yourself upwards, so that you can catch yourself up on top here, right? But if you're still trying to get that first one, what you can do also is you just do singles all the way, okay? Which means you come up, do 1, then come up and do 2, until you reach the required number of 5, okay? Or you can do what I did just now is try to do as many as you can, then finish the rest. All right? So take your time. So other than this way, you can also try by doing what we call like ring rolls. If you have a roll machine, this gymnastic roll, if you can see here, up here, right, up here. So have this with you, right? You can do this roll, and then pull like this. And currently, this is not set up correctly, so I'm not able to show you correctly. But just imagine that you have an angle like this. You are 45 degrees this way. Okay? Get your body up about 45 degrees. And you pull yourself upwards to where the bar is. Okay? Or how you set up the rings, like so. Okay? This is not secure, so I'm not sure I'll be able to do so. So just imagine that you have this, it's this, right? Then you're going to pull yourself here. Right? So your angle is about this. Make sure that you're not over arch. Stay about straight. Engage your glutes. So inhale, exhale until you reach your 5 reps. Or if you have a resistance band that you can hang on, hook on to somewhere, like so, then you can use that as your assistance to give yourself your first pull-ups. Okay, but of course, it is much more effective. You practice negative pull-ups first. So for the negative pull-ups, it's like this. One more time. Go over to the bar. So for the negatives means then you're going to jump up to where you are the highest already. Then from here, slowly lower yourself down, okay? So that you can practice in gaining more strength on your joints and your muscles that way. All right, jump up to the highest point. Okay, and slowly lower yourself downwards. That is your negative pull-ups. All right, okay, next, let's move on. Okay, so shoulder to overhead. All right, as for the shoulder to overhead, what you need to do is to have an object like so on the ground, okay? Then you just need to get it up onto your shoulder, one side, then start pushing it over your head. Make sure your elbows are locked to the top, okay? Then once you're done with 5 on each side, go to the other side and do the same thing as well, okay? Very simple and straightforward. So the only thing is the type of how much is the weight that you'll be using. All right. And lastly, for your squats, as for the squats, make sure that you always start with your shoulder width apart. Shoulder width, and then from standing shoulder width apart. Make sure that you're standing stable. Place that weight on your heels from midfoot to your heels as much as you can. Push your knees out every time when you go downwards. When you're down here, use the bounce, the bottom to get yourself upwards. Right? Here. Make sure that you are not leaning too much forward, or else you're going to place a lot of unnecessary pressure onto your lower back, or somewhat on top of your glutes here. All right, it's very low to the lower back already. So try to maintain a upright torso, bounce at the bottom. Okay, there is 1, 2, 3. Okay, make sure the knees is always outwards. as much as you can. So imagine that you are, your hips are like a trapdoor. Right now it is closed. In order for your torso to go downwards, you need to open that trapdoor from here for you to get your torso down all the way, right? So just imagine that, free falling, hips, go, open, open. Make sure that the waist is always midfoot to your heels, all right? Not on the toes. Now, if you have difficulty in squatting, as usual, that you can try to have some sort of elevated object to help with your squat, which is something like that. And then your heels will be on top of that object, okay? Somewhat like this. Then make sure that your toes is also like somewhat turned out. Not too much, just about this, as long as it's comfortable. And then from this position, as you can see, your heels is already uplifted, okay, elevated. So from here, all you need to concentrate is to push in your hips to the back, open that trap door, and then let it sit onto, and then let your heels feel where it is contact. Where is contacting, all right? And from here, get back up again. Okay, but the idea is still the same. All right, so that's the end of our explanation. I hope you find this doable, something you can do it on yourself. You can find somewhere that has a pull-up bar, and hopefully you do have your own equipment. But if you do not have any sort of like equipment on hand, then what you can do is to try and find some household items such as your backpack, a water bottle as equipment substitution. Okay, so oh, being sick is not fun. What a hell of a way to celebrate Christmas Eve. New Year's Eve with a bad cough and some running nose, a little bit of, not really flu, just running nose. But anyways, so as I mentioned in the beginning, today is the 31st of December 2025, last day of 2025, Wednesday. And the weather right now is a little bit grayish. It might rain heavily later tonight, but that is tonight. So unfortunately, we do not have a physical class this evening because it has been cancelled by our member. That's unfortunate, but still, hopefully, all of you will have a wonderful new year ahead, and hopefully, everything that you have been planning and executing for the whole year of 2025, and you are able to replicate it onto next year. So, talking about replicating, if you do not have a goal in mind, let me shoot you a suggestion. This is in terms of consistency in your exercise for your health and fitness, anyways. So my idea is this. My suggestions is this. If you look at the calendar, we have 365 days, right? Starting tomorrow. So if you minus out any type of public holidays, weekends, all that, if you are lucky, if you are able, you try to plan your workouts like for how many days in a year. right? So if let's say in a week you are able to do at least 3, that is set, then you can have 3 working out days or exercise days every week. Okay, so in that 1 month or 4 weeks, right? 4 times 3, you have 12 days, 12 days in a week. So I'm in a month. So if let's say one whole month, or if you are able to only work out 100, only work out 120. If you are able to work out 12 days a month, and you count that for 10 months, okay, not the whole year, but just 10 months, you will have consistently, all right? Not consistently, but just add up all together. If let's say 12 days a month, and then you try to do that for 10 months, right? Off and on, but still 10 months. Therefore, for the 12 days a month, you times 10 months, you will have approximately of 120 days of working out, right? So if you are able to maintain that, and then you try to have that type of number every 3 days a week, do that for 3 days a week, consistently for 10 months. Because minus out all those like public holidays, weekends, or some unforeseen leaves that you need to take, long holidays, whatever. And then if you are able to work out 120 days in a year, which means that you are already reach your average by doing so. So for myself, usually I give myself 200 days in 12 months. All right, in 12 months, I try to do 200 days. And then another 165 days is like use it as an extra. If I can cut out my rest days and all that, then I'll try to just add on to my average. So I'll try to work out 200 days in a year. That is my average. That is my goal. And so far, for 2 years already, I'm able to exceed at least more than 200 days, 200 times in a year. But that is if you're willing to do so lah. But that is just a suggestion. So it's not like you have to look at your journey is like a long-term map, road map, right? If you only look very short term, like few weeks ahead or a few months ahead, you won't be able to like be consistent with that. But instead, if you prolong your goals longer, 10 months or 12 months, then you try to do it as much as you can during that month, every month, and then try to average that 12 days in a month. I think you are able to do more than 150 days, at least 150 days, if you know where to add on. Okay, and try to do something different every day, but you do something not just cardio, eccentric. Do more on resistance training, and then also the workout doesn't need to be long. Workout is maybe takes you about 15-20 minutes per session, as long as you know what to do and then you put in the effort. Okay, then you'll be able to utilize your time very well. All right. So okay, so enough of my talking. Working, exercising while you are sick, it is not easy. The type of power output that you think you could do won't be easily available when you're really sick. But in any ways, try your best plan out your month, your exercise days, month, by week, by day, by month, by number of times, whichever you want, and then try to pivot every now and then if you feel like you need to add on here, minus there, and then also keep score, of course. Get a big calendar and then try to just draw out like what are the days that you did you go exercise. Then you just do a marking like, okay, I did one day, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So at least you have something visual that you can always see directly in front of you, and you don't need to search your phone. So troublesome, okay? So, Happy New Year. Lastly, just want to wish everyone Happy New Year, and hopefully 2026 will bring us a better tomorrow. Okay, whatever that you have planned for this year, if it haven't happened yet, just keep the faith and keep looking, keep moving forward. Maybe this time and this year will be that year that you really see some positive results that you are searching for. Okay, all right, that's all from me today. Thank you very much. Take care, and I hope to see you on our next live, which is hopefully on Friday. All right, take care. See you and Happy New Year.